Ladies and gentlemen, Vince here. We are diving back into reward apps today to see which ones actually came through and which ones may not be worth the time. I hope you'll enjoy. First up, we have Split Drop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I actually have a very interesting situation with Split Drop, okay? I completely forgot about the application because I covered it about a month or so ago. And if you don't know what it is, essentially it's one of these reward apps that has surveys, games, offer walls. You guys get the gist. This is what it looks like when you launch it up. Top right corner of the screen, you have your currency. Underneath that, you have all the different earning opportunities. Now, again, there are so many offer walls to go through. I'm not going to waste your time trying to go through every single one. But let me just show you the cash out options quickly because it's relevant to what I have to say about Split Drop today. They have a few different cryptocurrencies available, PayPal currency, and a selection of gift cards as well. Now, again, these may be completely different depending on where you live, so please keep that in mind. I'm in Australia, so more than likely I'm seeing gift cards relevant to my country. But today we're focusing on the PayPal withdrawal. Now, the minimum on Split Drop is $5 worth of currency, everyone. I actually activated a PayPal withdrawal of $5, guys, and that was on the 22nd of April. But before explaining the rest, let me just show you some of the earning options. At least here in Australia, CPX Research is capped out at around $1 worth of currency for a survey, which these are actually very nice rates, hovering on the market average in my opinion in my country. Now, in regards to the offer walls, we have a Mafia City offer for around $731 there, guys. Ever Legion, $412. You guys understand how these things work, okay? Just remember, the prices you're seeing here, while they may seem high, these offers are very difficult to complete, so please don't underestimate them. They do have a leaderboard system, but I'm fairly sure it's broken at the moment because I'm getting this really weird error coming up. They also have a spin and win system where they claim that you can get instant prizes by earning $5 in a single day. A massive positive thing I will say about Split Drop though is the variety in the offer walls, okay? All pretty market average. Again, nothing spectacular, but it does the job. Now, heading back to the cash out situation, funny enough everyone, that $5 cash out from April 22nd finally came through a few days ago. I kid you not. So Split Drop did actually reward me with my PayPal currency, which was great to see. It just takes a month to actually get your cash out. But if I'm correct, after that first initial cash out, it should be much faster. So I just thought I'd give you that little update, everyone, just in case you're curious about it or you didn't even know about it. It's a pretty stock standard application all in all, but at least it did come through. Let's move on. I did just want to say, everyone, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube every single week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are incredible out there. Thanks for everything you've done over the past almost 5 years. I appreciate you all. Next up, we have PicPrize. So PicPrize is a little interesting app, guys, because the thing is with it, I had a good experience when I first reviewed it, but then coming back, I noticed a little bit of differences that I think we need to talk about today. So this is what it looks like when you launch it up. Middle of the screen, you have your coin-based currency system, and at least here in Australia, I have either PayPal withdrawal or virtual Visa card. Now, in regards to PayPal, the minimum withdrawal is 12,800 coins for $2 United States currency. This goes all the way up to $10 for 64,000 coins. And that's how we can actually break down the offer wall prices. Now, PicPrize has a variety of ways you can actually generate these coins, whether it be surveys, playtime rewards, and of course offer walls. So their playtime reward prices, for instance here, are pretty market average, everyone, with a majority of the games giving between $1 to $3 USD if you're actually able to go through and complete them. And mind you, a majority of them are actually a per minute basis instead of the task base, which is nice to see, but generally does not pay as high as the task-based offers. There are many games though, which is a big plus. And again, with their offer walls, large variety here, which is again another big positive. Taking a look at their Lootably offer wall, for instance, gives us offers willing to give millions upon millions of these coins, guys. And remember, around 60k or so was $10. But if you need help breaking down the currency, this game hack offer is around 700 USD. This Cooler Dragons offer, $593 USD. Essentially, every single million coins is $156 USD currency, everyone. So that's how you can break that down, okay? All in all, not the highest rates technically once you break it down, but still pretty market average or a little bit below in some circumstances. They do have their own little super offer here where you watch ads and you get tickets and then you can turn those tickets into coins. It's pretty self-explanatory again. And that's from this like little image game they have. But the main reason why I'm talking about it today is because I withdrew $5 worth of USD currency, everyone. And I'm very happy to say that yes, they did reward me without any issues whatsoever. The only thing I have to mention is that it took easily around a week or so and I contacted their support, never heard anything back, but eventually the payment was processed. So at least in my experience, PicPrize did come through for me, but I had to wait a week to get my payment instead of the 24 hours standard. So you can do whatever you want with that information, but I thought I'd just give you a little update on what to expect these days, because I know some people like to go back to some of these older apps. Let's move on. Next, I want to talk about Mistplay. Realistically, everyone should know what Mistplay is by now, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's probably the most advertised app out there these days, probably next to JustPlay. Mistplay has actually improved a lot over the last couple of years, everyone, because they have these like little events. Supposedly, if I play any new game for 8 minutes, I'll get 15 units for free. And at the top of the screen, you'll find all these limited time events adding to our unit earning potential. Underneath that, you have all the games that you can play in order to actually earn on Mistplay. And mind you, my biggest tip for anyone watching right now, obviously go for the highest paying unit applications, okay? I know with their large catalog of games, it can be tempting just to try all of them out, but I'm telling you now, you're gonna get the best experience, at least in my opinion, when you actually go for the highest unit games. To me, it just makes sense. Looking at their cash out options these days, there is still no PayPal currency in Australia, which I don't know what it's like in your own country. If you do have Mistplay in your own country and you do use it, can you just let me know if you have the PayPal option? Because I'm very curious. For today's video though, I did cash out $5 worth of Amazon currency for 1,610 of the gems. And looking at my earning history, everyone, I smashed out Raid Shadow Legends and Merge Dragons to actually achieve this. Now granted, I did have some gems in my balance, obviously from the previous time I used Mistplay, but that's the majority of how I got those units there. At least here in Australia, Merge Dragons has a 5 times hyper earning speed. Interestingly enough, I haven't really seen any more of those 7 or 8 times offers lately, so I'm assuming they rarely come up. I'll just reinstall Merge Dragons to show you how it goes. By the way, everyone, you have to make sure you have the game through Mistplay, because if you try and run it outside of Mistplay, I'll always have issues. So this is what it looks like when you're actually installing the game through Mistplay. It'll have a very specific install screen. Interesting enough, after I installed Merge Dragons, I now get a welcome back message with a free 50 units from Mistplay. That's pretty good. So now, launching up Merge Dragons through Mistplay brings up the proper tracking icon, everyone. That's how we know we're actually earning units while playing. Now, the best thing about Merge Dragons, in my opinion, is that you don't really have to do much. Like, literally, look at this game, everyone. You just have to merge everything together. And in the background, Mistplay's counting your playtime and turning them into gems. Very happy to say that, yes, last time I cashed out the $5 Amazon, I was paid out straight away to my account without any issues whatsoever from Mistplay, at least in my own experience. So it did come through for me, which was great to see. Even after all these years, Mistplay is still fulfilling what it's promising. That's Mistplay, ladies and gentlemen. Do whatever you want with the information. Let's move on. Next, I have a quick JustPlay mention. Ladies and gentlemen, every month or so, I like to go to JustPlay and test out how the rates are to see if there's anything different going on, just in case you guys can get better rates than what you could last time you tried it. So last night, I jumped on Treasure Master, which interesting enough does not have the highest paying tag anymore. Instead, it has Bonus King. In fact, Solitaire Verse is now the highest paying app apparently on JustPlay, according to them. JustPlay is actually expanding their library of games as well, which is great to see, with over, I think, 30 to 40 games now. It has grown so much over the years. Anyway, my experience with Treasure Master this time around was a bit disappointing. I played Treasure Master for an hour and 30 minutes straight, guys. Non-stop gameplay, okay? Just to see how many coins I could actually get. And I started this fresh account, by the way, with only 10,000 loyalty coins to start off with as the welcome bonus. And you can see here the timer is 2 hours and 59 minutes. Then we drop to an hour and 35 minutes left. And we have over 3 million loyalty coins. After that timer ran out, guys, it turned into $1.12 Australian currency. So there you have it. Now look, to be fair, I don't really know what I was expecting with JustPlay, everyone. I was hoping to get a little bit more than that for an hour and a half of gameplay, but it just didn't happen, okay? Not this time around anyway. What I will say though, here in Australia, their offer wall has a huge bonus going on, 1.5 times earning rate here, with some of the offers giving up to 1 billion of the coins, everyone. That is right, 1 billion. I have no idea what that converts into, and I have to say again, if you have ever completed an offer on JustPlay, please let me know what your coin conversion rate was. I would love to hear it, okay? Here in Australia, I still do have the withdrawal options of Amazon, PayPal, and gift cards. Let me do PayPal right now for you all. By the way, you will have to do a selfie, everyone, just FYI if you didn't know that. I love how an ad appears after you do that, by the way. Very cheeky of them. Anyway, so supposedly that's all cashed out now. And yes, checking my account, it does say paid out, lifetime earnings $1.12. And on the screen right now is the PayPal cash out, everyone. So yes, JustPlay did just reward me instantly still in 2025. The one thing I'll never understand about JustPlay is their advertising, everyone. They make it seem like you can earn hundreds of dollars by playing for like a few hours, which is not real at all. Other than that, a very solid little app. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 money making reviews. I'll catch you all later.